long parsnips, the exhibition parsnips. The variety I'm going to be growing this year is Gladiator. I have enough room in this bed here for 16 parsnips. They're hopefully going to grow to around the 4 foot in length mark. It's just for a local show, so they don't need to be absolutely perfect for national level. So the tools I'm going to use is a 3-inch drain pipe. What I do with this is drive a hole down, as far as I can get it, and then get a bucket, extract the sand out. Handy handles on the sides of it, it helps you out a little bit. Get as far down as you can, and it should stick to the drain pipe, like so. That's it at the bottom there. Hopefully the last little bit comes out like it has. That's it. So that's one hole done. The sand that's in the bed is sharp sand, just pure sharp sand. So I extract the sand, it's still in a hole, a borehole, and fill it full of fine compost. The compost that I'm going to be using this year is Levingtons F2s. Last year I used Levingtons F2 only and added my own horticultural sand, but this year I've managed to be able to find it at a decent price, so it saves us putting the sand in. So I've now cored the hole. Now what I need to do is the bottom of the hole, I need to get it down a bit further and widen the top out. So as you know, the parsnip grows to a point, so there's no point in having a perfectly square hole going all the way down, well, a circular hole all the way down. It needs to be wider at the top than it is at the bottom. So last year the tops of the parsnip were about 3 inches across, so that if I didn't widen it, it would have started hitting the sand and it would have damaged the parsnip. So I'm going to actually try and give it a bit more room than I did last year. So that's one hole done. What I'll do now is I need to temper it down even further. So I've got the rake here. What I'm going to do now is push the rake down even further so I can get a bit extra depth on the hole. Just push the soil that's at the bottom down a bit further. So as you can see, hopefully the depth of the parsnip will be, well, up to here on me, 4 foot deep. So these boxes are bottomless, so the parsnip can carry on growing into the soil. Hopefully that's the idea of it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mix of Levingtons F2s mixed up and then start filling the boreholes up. So now all the holes are bored, the job comes of filling the holes up. I use a homemade filter to fill the holes up, just a normal pot, homemade obviously. So the mix I've used for the long parsnips is 1 bag of Levingtons F2s with 2 ounces of calcified seaweed. It's finely ground calcified seaweed. The only place you can find it available, unless you're willing to grind it down yourself, is Medwin's. Luckily I've been sent a kilo of it by Pete from Pete's Allotment, so thank you Pete. What do you want for that? So 2 ounces of calcified seaweed, 2 ounces of superphosphate and 4 ounces of dolomite lime. So that's my mixture there. So parsnips. So now comes the time to fill the holes. It's very fine compost, the Levingtons F2s. So just fill the holes up. try not to get it all over the shop. So I have got a little stick just in case it gets stuck, but as a rule of thumb you don't need to pat it down or anything, just let it settle naturally. What I'll do is I'm going to put a 3-inch pot at the top, just to stop the soil from going all over the place. That's that filled. So that's all the boreholes now filled. As you can see, I've put these collars on the top. All it is a 3 or 4 inch pot top cut off, and that's just to sit on the hole, stop the compost coming out of the hole, and stop the sand from drifting into the hole. I had that problem last year, so I'm putting a pot top on the top. So that's now ready. I'll water that in, and I'll stick some glass over the top of it to get the temperature warmed up. I'll now take you home and I'll show you how I'm going to chip my seeds. Hopefully I'll get these planted out in a week or so's time, so first week of March. The aim is to plant out on the 4th of March. So I'll take you there now.